This is the Mariah Report. News, pop culture, and all things Mariah Carey.
Hey everyone, it's another episode of the Mariah Report. I'm Martin Burgess.
And I'm Dan Enriquez.
So Mariah has emerged from the cave and speaking to us.
Yes, exactly. We have information. We've heard from Mariah. Things are happening.
And we've seen from her too. We got a new Twitter video that we have to talk about.
Oh, yes. We got visuals on her. We got visuals.
Yes. Stuff is starting to happen now.
Exactly. Because I think it's all like everything's revolving around the Songwriter Hall of Fame, which is next week. But she did a Twitter space. We got her talking about the NFTs. We're going to update everybody on what's going on there.
Yes.
We'll also talk a little bit about that. We did a news flash on it earlier in the week, but Mariah being sued for, all that nonsense. We'll catch you up on that. And there's other little tidbits. So we're here, we're talking, and we got things.
Yes, we do. Also, if you're new here to the Mariah Report, or if you haven't done so, please hit follow on your podcast app so you get new episode alerts. That also helps the show grow, and then it recommends it to other people as well who like Mariah, and they can join in the fun, and that really helps us out, helps everybody out.
That's right. And you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are over there on the YouTube giving visuals now.
Yes.
So don't forget, you can do that as well.
Yes, you can. Okay, so let's get into what's been going on. So you may have noticed we're still doing a bi-coastal situation. There's only a couple more weeks of this happening, and then back to our regular schedule. I'll be back in LA soon, so we're going to get back to our what do we call it behind you? Our faux butterfly lounge.
Yes, the Mariah Report Lounge.
Yes, that's what it is.
That's what it is. What's been keeping you busy over there in the New York City?
Been busy working. However, I took some time out to have some fun last night, and I finally went to see A Strange Loop by friend to the show, Michael Jackson.
Yes, over there on Broadway.
Over on Broadway. On Broadway. Last time it came was in the theater. It was off Broadway, but now it's officially on Broadway, right in the thick of things. Star of the show right now. It's been
with the lights and everything.
Most nominated Tony Award show this season. So it's doing well. I highly recommend it. It was so good, so different. All the music was amazing. The story is great. The cast is amazing. I just had a great time.
I really, really am jealous because I really wish I could have gone and seen this because this is just big. And you do not get a lot of sort of independent queer Black stories on Broadway. What you normally get is going to be your Chicagos, your Cats, your this and that's, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm really, really happy and so proud of this moment for Michael R. Jackson.
I know, it's such a big deal. The production was amazing. You can tell like people have invested in it and believed in the story and believed in him and really made the dream come true for him. So it was just really inspiring to see it come to full fruition and just experience it finally after all these years.
I know. And if you cannot get to Broadway, you can also go stream the original Broadway cast recording on your whatever favorite streaming service, because that's what I'm going to be doing.
Wherever you get your Mariah, wherever you get the Mariah, you can get The Strange Loop. Check it out.
Yes, absolutely. Please do that.
But you know what? It's doing so well right now. I imagine it will probably at some point go on a national tour. So you might be able to check it out over there in LA.
I hope so. I absolutely hope so.
I would go with you. Maybe we'll take a group of lambs. We'll go together.
Yes,
because I would totally see it again.
I would be down. I'm all for the support, and I want to see more shows because here in LA, it's a very different sort of theater scene. You have like a lot of small things, but not like you're not going to see like your typical Broadway or things like that. It's all like touring companies that come and do it. So you might get like one or two shows in the city at a time, like off, the Broadway touring thing. So like, we just had Hamilton here. And I don't know what's playing now, but like, they'll do like their short little stays or, residencies, but that's all you get. And I was like, I wish I was back in New York seeing more shows because I did not do enough of that back when I was living there.
Well, here's why I enjoyed it so much, because I don't love a Broadway show. Like, whenever I see one, I'm like, oh, it was cute. But then, like, 2 songs in, I'm checking the playbook. How many songs are left? Get me out of here. This one, I wasn't doing that. I didn't even look at the playbill. I was just so enveloped in the show that I was loving every minute of it. It was so good.
Well, that just lets you know that you need to see more of the sort of smaller productions or independently produced things. These,
Yes.
these regular Wickeds and things like that are just not they're not your bag.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
And that's right. But we love it. So definitely support A Strange Loop.
Get into it. It's Pride Month. It's a festive moment.
That's right. It sure is. Now, here in LA, I didn't know that they do this, but this is how they do it. Like every little sort of section of Los Angeles has their own Pride.
Mm-hmm.
Which is very strange to me because last weekend I thought that was Pride, but that was just WeHo Pride.
Right.
Now this upcoming weekend, they have like Hollywood Pride. And I'm like, girl, that's too many prides. I mean, I'm all down for the prides, but like WeHo and Hollywood are literally like 2 miles away from each other. It's too much in too much close of a vicinity. But of course, I'll be partaking and seeing and everything like that because it's, fun.
Well, you have to go check out if there's Mariah merch in the streets. What are the sales like?
Well, exactly. Well, now here's the thing. When I went over to the WeHo Pride, girl, I was seeing all the Mariah t-shirts.
Oh, you were? Which ones?
Yes.
Rainbow.
Good ones, girl. First of all, I was almost going to wear my fantasy one, the one that was just put out. But then I was like, no, let me give something more like, every day. I don't want to be too much, even though Pride is the time to be too much. But
wait, the fantasy one is like the most low key of the whole group.
I know.
What are you talking about too much?
I know. But anyways, so of course, 5 minutes after walking into the WeHo area, of course, I see all the t-shirts and things. So the first one I saw was, I think it was like the rainbow one from maybe 3 years ago. It was like the black t-shirt with her laying on the bed.
Okay, yes, and it said Pride.
So there was that one. I saw the regular rainbow ones.
Yeah.
I saw a bunch of the regular rainbow ones. I don't think I saw any from this current batch of merchandise.
Right.
I think they were all from like last year because they were just the regular ones. And then I saw a Caution t-shirt too. I was like,
Caution t-shirt.
The lambs are out, honey. The lambs are out.
Which Caution t-shirt was that?
The pink strip. And it's like Caution.
Interesting.
Yes. Is that even an official one? Maybe it wasn't even Mariah merch. Maybe it was something completely different. I was like, yep, that's a lamb. And it's like a totally different meaning. I have no idea.
No, was it pink?
Yeah.
The pink tape? No, that was a t-shirt. I remember.
Yeah. It was simple.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
Okay. Cute.
Well, either way, I was like, you're a lamb, bitch.
Yes. Okay. Well, you could have wore your fantasy shirt. I think it would have fit right in.
Well, maybe I will
this weekend at the Hollywood.
Exactly.
See, that's why you need the multiple prides, so you can have multiple looks.
Yes, exactly. So I got all my outfits planned now, girl.
Well, okay. Well, speaking of Pride-related things, so in New York City, there's our favorite bar that is very Mariah-friendly, and they always play Mariah videos. And we've done our live show there, Rise Bar here in New York.
Oh yes.
And we keep talking about they did a renovation during the pandemic, and we've been talking about going to like, what does it look like? So I finally went this weekend.
Tell me everything.
Check it out. Okay, it's a cute little renovation. So they just like knocked out a wall and took out the restaurant and renovated the restaurant next door. It's a bit more sunny. There's more glass in there, so more natural light comes in. And someone told me this a few weeks ago, it's not so Mariah friendly anymore.
Oh no.
Didn't get a single Mariah track happening. But I'm analyzing the situation. I'm looking at all the new girls they're playing. So all the new girls are getting played there. They're playing Beyonce. They didn't play any of the older divas. Like they usually play maybe a Patti LaBelle moment or something like that. Not really any Madonna. But I was thinking, do you know what would be popping off right now is if we had a big energy video.
Exactly.
For the clubs. That's what's missing.
Yes. For the video bars.
Yes.
The ones that have all the screens and whatnot.
Because they did play Big Energy mixed into some other song I never heard of. And it was kind of good. Yes. But I was like, where's the Mariah video for this?
Oh my goodness.
Missed opportunities are happening.
That is a missed opportunity, but at least they're playing Big Energy. Maybe not the Mariah remix, but because here's the thing, the songs are so similar that like if you hear the regular version or the Mariah version, you probably think it's the same song or something. I don't know what the general public thinks, but
Right.
it's good that it's being played, but it should be the Mariah version.
Should be the Mariah version. That's what I'm
Should
saying.
be. Yes, absolutely. But we'll take it being played,
But here's what I was thinking. Mariah's just not serving any goods lately for us, for the video bars.
She's not.
I
know we have the iconic videos and everything like that and all that kind of good stuff, but yeah.
But what I'm getting worried about, we're approaching the point where they're just played out now. That the people who do play them are like, let's do something else.
Oh, right.
Do you know what I mean? We need more moments.
Girl, we're always down for more moments.
I know.
Definitely. But I will say, because we've been talking for the past few weeks, I don't think we're going to get a Big Energy Mariah video. I don't think it's happening. I think that ship has sailed.
I think it's sailed. Lotto's releasing other videos now of other singles. I think we've moved on.
We've moved on. Unfortunately. Well, what can we do?
I don't know.
Nothing.
Where's this vault? Where'd the vault go? She's like shoving things back in there. Now that she cleaned it out, she's like, oh, let's put the new things in the vault.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we'll see. Maybe, we'll get something soon from Mariah because we'll talk about it a little later, but she was on the Twitter space talking about the NFTs. And she did say that she was in the studio. I mean, I feel like she's always in the studio, but she's not giving us anything. So it's like, girl, what are we in the studio doing?
Exactly. Like, where's the stuff going?
Where's it going? What's happening? What are you doing? Mm-hmm. Where are we at?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. So like I said a little earlier, we did a news flash earlier in the week about this lawsuit with Mariah. Yes. Now, if you didn't hear it, go back, listen to it. But basically, it's nonsense. All of it's nonsense. And I was on the social medias seeing what everybody was thinking about what they think about this lawsuit because it made all the headlines everywhere. All the big papers were picking it up.
Yes.
Like people
around the world.
Headlines everywhere.
Yeah.
But none of the headlines were explaining that it's not a lawsuit for, lyrics or melody. It's just a song title lawsuit, which is basically ridiculous. But I was on the social medias flipping through things and there was a very good, I'll retweet it on our main page, but there was a very good thread that a gentleman or somebody, woman, I'm not sure, I don't know who they were, they obtained the actual paperwork for the lawsuit and pointed out specific things and said, everybody thinks this is a really ridiculous lawsuit, but it's even more ridiculous when you actually read it. So he sort of like pointed out a bunch of things and it was really interesting. And then, so I'll repost it so everyone can look at it. But then one of the first comments after the thread ended was, I wonder if anyone is going to tell this guy who's suing Mariah about the 1963 song that's also called All I Want for Christmas Is You.
There's another one?
Apparently there's more than one. And he put a link to it on the YouTube or something. So there's more than one All I Want for Christmas Is You. There's more than two All I Want for Christmas Is You. There's three at least. So You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. And also, All I Want for Christmas Is You is very, before the song came out, wasn't every little kid in the 80s running around singing, All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth?
Yes, it was like a little nursery rhyme.
Yeah.
I don't know, what do you call it?
What do you call
Fairy tale nursery rhyme?
A little jingle.
A little jingle. The kids, yeah.
Because that's what I was singing.
For the kids,
So I feel like the All I Want for Christmas thing, it could be for anybody.
Right.
You can put whatever you want for Christmas is what you could do. So suing over that title is just
ridiculous. Well, I did see on Twitter a bunch of lawyers commenting along those lines, just saying, once you actually read it, it's total nonsense, it's bogus, this is stupid, pretty much. So I think Mariah's going to be fine.
Oh, she's going to be absolutely fine. Absolutely
It's just suspicious, the timing of it all.
Right.
So close to the Songwriter Hall of Fame.
Yes. Right. So we're going to take a quick splash break. But before we do, let's talk about the little video that Mariah posted on the socials.
She's emerged.
Yeah, she
Sort
has
of.
emerged.
She's still in the butterfly lounge in the basement, but we're seeing her.
She didn't actually post it, but what was it? Specs Family Liquor and Wine.
Yes,
They
based out of
posted
Texas.
it.
Right.
Yes, they posted a video of Mariah wishing them a happy anniversary.
Right. So I guess they must help distribute the Black Irish here in America.
That's what I would assume. There obviously is some sort of tie between that company and there's some sort of distributor, a major distributor for, all the local grocery stores or grocery stores even across the nation. So who knows? But it's very nice of Mariah to give them a little shout out.
Yeah, it was. Well, I don't think the Black Irish is coming from Ireland and then it's in the garage at Mariah's house. She's mailing it out to the shops. I think there's a distribution company handling all that.
Yes, well, it must be Specs over here doing all that part of the job. So we're grateful for them to be putting it in our local grocery stores. But let's talk about Mariah and what she was serving in this video.
Mm-hmm. It looked very good.
She was serving everything.
Yes.
Big hair.
The dog is on the lap. The big hair.
Okay, let's
Face
talk about...
looks moisturized and good. Glowy.
Perfection. Yeah. Her voice sounded great.
Yes.
Very clear, crisp, all of that.
Yes. Even on the Twitter space we're going to talk about soon, it sounded really good.
Yes, absolutely. So here we are having Mariah in front of our face again, because again, it's been a minute since we've seen her. I guess the last time was that Instagram Live. And now that, it's like, okay, everybody's good. Mariah's here. She's with us. So I was glad that we got that little glimpse of her.
Yes, likewise.
Yeah.
However,
absolutely.
we need more Mariah.
Yes, and more curly Mariah as well, because she was serving like big curls, good curls, luscious curls. I love the curls.
Mm-hmm. The curls are good.
Curls are good.
So Black Irish is I feel like getting steam because there's a lot of Black Irish action happening lately here in the summertime.
Well, yes, because we were just talking a few weeks ago about the Rolling Stone article. There was also, they were talking about Serve It Over Ice. And there was also the newsletter and the website we talked about a few weeks ago, which, by the way, I misread that newsletter. And because I told everybody, I was like, oh, they said it's coming next week. They said that's not what it is. They said, stay tuned for our next newsletter. You'll get a surprise. So who knows when their next newsletter is coming out, girl. Thank goodness I went back because I was like, wait, it's next week. Where is my surprise? What's happening? And then I reread it and I was like, oh, my bad.
Oh, oops. Well, does the website work now?
No, not last time I looked at it. No, it was still all blank. Still all blank. Pictures wouldn't load. Nothing was loading.
Do you know who was actually down the block from me the other day? Doing a wine signing. Kylie Minogue was in town.
Get out.
Selling her wine. Then of course, my brain went straight to, where's Mariah's wine? That's what she should be doing.
Yes, and why isn't Mariah out there with it in the stores? Where was she at? Where was Miss Kylie at?
Do you know the 67 Wine and Liquor Store? It's on Columbus Avenue and 67th Street. It's right around the corner from me. Near Lincoln Center.
You know what? I think I might. Because one time I was looking for Wine Be Gone, and there was only one store in the entire city of Manhattan, not city of Manhattan, but island of Manhattan that had it. And it was a liquor store on Columbus Avenue up on the Upper East Side or Upper West Side over there. So I bet that's the same store.
And there's 2 levels. It's big.
Yeah, it's big.
That one. So she was there selling her wine, Kylie Minogue.
Oh my God.
But I'm like, where's Mariah's promo tour for the Black Irish? Where's Mariah's wine?
That's what I want. All of that?
That's what I want.
We're going to go to break and we'll come back and talk about it. But in the Twitter spaces, Mariah's like, me going to the Songwriter Hall of Fame is going to be the first time that she's been out interacting with people. And she's like, I'm sort of nervous. I don't know what to do about it. It's like, I haven't been around that many people in 2 years. So,
yeah.
But Kylie's out here doing it. She's selling the wine. Good for her. I'm not mad about it.
I know. Okay, well, that's enough of the liquor report over here. Let's go to our splash break and we'll be right back. Hey listeners, this podcast is made possible by the generous support of our Patreon members.
And you can become a Patreon member for as little as $5 a month. Cancel anytime. You'll get exclusive access to bonus content like our after show, where we get into all kinds of other hot topics and fun shenanigans.
So if you cannot get enough of us and this show, head over to www.patreon.com/The Mariah Report and join in the fun today.
The link is in the description below.
Okay, we're back from the splash break. Thanks for all the Patreon supporters, by the way. They really do help the show out on our end. And also, if you want to help the show out for free, please just hit follow on your podcast app or leave a review on Apple Podcasts. That's another way you can, help us grow.
Yeah, and don't forget, we're on the TikTok now.
And we're on TikTok.
Yes, we are over there on the TikTok. Do not forget, you can find us there because that's where it's all going down.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And if you haven't, check out our social medias at The Mariah Report. We have some new artwork coming soon, so check that out.
Yeah, festive things.
Yeah, exactly. There's stuff all around, from The Mariah Report.
Oh yes, The Mariah Report. Here we are.
Get into it.
All right.
Okay.
So last week we announced, or Mariah announced, that
we announced that, right?
Yeah, we announced exactly. Girl, who are we? Mariah announced that she's doing this NFT combo experience
thing, yeah.
I guess, where you'll fly with her to the Songwriter Hall of Fame ceremony and all of that, and it sounds fabulous and amazing.
And you get to go on the plane.
You get to go on the plane. You get to sit at her table at the ceremony, all that kind of good stuff. We love that. And we're going to talk about the Twitter space in a minute. But last week we were just trying to figure out what an NFT is. WTF is an NFT?
WTF?
Yeah.
That's the question.
That's my question.
That's a good
What
question.
is it?
That is a good question. Okay, so one of our listeners, Jade Matthews, wrote in with an explanation for us. Okay, you ready?
All right.
I don't know if it's going to help, but we're going to do what we can with it.
That's all we can do.
So Jade says, "Hello, Dan and Martin. I was listening to your latest episode of The Mariah Report, and I'm here to help.
Okay.
NFT is an abbreviation of the term non-fungible token. It is a financial security consisting of digital data stored in a blockchain, a form of distributed ledger. NFTs have been used to sell artwork and now music. The ownership of an NFT is recorded in the blockchain and can be transferred by the owner, allowing NFTs to be sold and traded. NFTs can be used to sell anything, artwork, music, even legacy catalogs. And in this case, a ticket to see Mariah to be inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. I truly hope this helped you guys. Thank you, Jade."
Okay, well, thank you, Jade.
Well,
now,
question number one.
Take all that in. Go ahead.
Now I've got more questions, though.
Same.
Non-fungible token. Who's out here funging up tokens?
Stop funging the tokens, people.
You cannot do that. Apparently,
you cannot do that. No.
Is that an issue in the NFT world?
Have people been doing that for a long time?
Yes. And who are these people? I want to know.
And what is funging?
What is funging? See, so many questions.
So many questions. But honestly, no, seriously.
How do you funge? How do you even funge a token?
Have I been funging and don't even know it?
Because I feel like when we screen grabbed the boarding pass, we funged it.
Is that what funging is? Oh, it's been funged then. Because I screen grabbed a couple. I screen grabbed the front and the back.
It's funged up already.
Oh my goodness. Okay, now start. Can you read the first of that again? Because I don't know those words.
NFT is an abbreviation of the term non-fungible token. It is a financial security consisting of digital data.
Okay.
stored in a blockchain.
Okay.
What the hell is a blockchain?
What is that?
And where do you store them?
Oh my goodness. This is getting more and more confusing as time goes by.
A form of distributed ledger, which I think means money, right? A form
I
of
think
money?
so, because I mean, an
you distribute?
exchange. Well, isn't a form of exchange say that again? An exchange, isn't that money
A
as
form
well?
of distributed ledger. So I guess it's like imagine. Okay, here's what I'm envisioning. Just reading this, I want to go buy a piece of artwork from Mexico. So now I have to take my US dollars, convert my US dollars into Mexican pesos, and now purchase my Mexican artwork. Does that sound like we're on the right track? Like we've got to get money to convert it into NFTs to now purchase Mariah's boarding pass.
Okay. Maybe.
Is that what happens?
Maybe that's where we're going with this. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But it also sounds to me a little bit like the stock market as well.
Like it increases and decreases?
Because I think that's what crypto does. It increases and decreases, right?
Yeah, but dollars do that too. Like the American dollar is worth more than the Japanese yen and the Australian dollar. Like global currencies fluctuate as well.
Right. But I think cryptocurrency is like a 24-hour, 24/7 type of thing. Whereas our standard markets are only open for certain, like here in the US, it's like Monday through Friday business hours.
True. Yes, that's right.
So yeah, I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I'm just saying.
I don't know either.
Okay. So we're not quite there yet on what this is, but it also said you can sell art, songs,
music, legacy catalogs.
Okay, well let's hope that Mariah's not going down that avenue.
Don't be trying to sell me anything music related as an NFT. I'm not buying
Absolutely not.
it. We don't know how to buy it. That's the
I
end
don't know
of the story.
how.
Yes.
I don't know how, and I'm not converting my money into anything to buy a Mariah album. So Mariah, we love you. Don't do it. We're just not going to do that. Okay.
We just don't know how.
Good on that.
We don't know how.
No, and then what is the blockchain? And what if I'm funging it on the blockchain and I don't even know it?
Yeah, what if it's all funged up by the time you get it?
Honey, no. So, I love Mariah for doing this, but okay, so now, so it's the auction that Mariah is doing, an auction, and all the proceeds will go to charity. So we do love that.
Yes.
But it also said in that email that you can sell it. But if somebody bids on Mariah's thing and it's $40,000,
mm-hmm.
you can't sell that for $40,000 because the main part of it, which is the Mariah in-person experience,
mm-hmm.
is no longer attached to that NFT.
That's correct.
So that's definitely been funged up.
That's funged.
You cannot now go and sell that boarding pass for $40,000.
Right.
Or whatever, if the GeoJam coin goes up to, a different number, if it increases and, now it's worth this much or something.
Yeah.
You're not going to get that value back ever. Right?
Which that's my assumption as well.
Because why would you want to buy that from somebody? Like, you know what I mean? Why would you want to buy a boarding pass for $40,000?
I don't know. I don't think you can't funge it. I don't know. Maybe it's funged.
It's completely funged, if you ask me. Once the person experiences it, it's funged. You cannot do anything else with it.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know either, but it's very confusing to me, this whole thing. But
well, okay. So here's the thing. Right now, the auction, as we speak, it's up to $54,100.
Oh my God.
AKA 7.1 jammed butts.
Okay, this is very fascinating.
Right,
all of it's fascinating, and also,
hang on. Now I have more questions. Who's got $54,000
I got
to spend?
too.
Who is this person with $54,000?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, that's just very interesting to me.
Right.
Very interesting to me. I mean, honestly, I don't know. If I had $50,000 extra, I don't know if I would spend it on this. I just don't know.
Well, I think if you do have that extra kind of cash, because there's a charitable element to it, you can just write it off on the tax.
Okay, well, that's true. Okay, right.
And now you get to hang out with Mariah.
Maybe if we can finagle it like that, then maybe.
And maybe for this person, they have the private jet to go to Mariah and then get on her jet and get home safely.
Because because like I was saying, how is the logistics of all this working out? Like, who's flying who where?
Yeah.
Because that has to be worked out as well. But it's all very interesting, and I hope this person, whoever wins this bid, has an amazing experience, and I can't wait. Next weekend is going to be amazing for us.
Huge event.
Now, I will, before we go on to the Twitter space talk, I also want to say that there's a lot of talk over here about these non-fungible tokens being bad for the environment.
That's a thing. I think like not only the fungible tokens, I think it's also the Bitcoin, the cryptocurrencies.
Because you have to mine them or something. I know about mining of the Bitcoin. I mean, I don't know personally, but I've heard about it.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to read
it? I don't know how it works, but something happens where it's not good for the environment, and people are saying, and I'm like, what is this? Some sort of digital fracking or something?
It sounds like that. Okay, let me read you a blurb from Investopedia and tell me just more confusion, but let's just try to get through it together.
All the confusion.
Yeah. Okay, so according to Investopedia.com, the way NFTs are created is highly energy intensive. Most NFTs are minted using the proof of work operating method, which uses large amounts of electricity. Any energy intensive process, crypto-related or otherwise, can exacerbate climate change by adding to the atmosphere's carbon dioxide emissions. However, there are other ways that are more environmentally friendly, in particular methods using proof of stake.
Okay. So I would have never put those two things together, but apparently that's what's happening. Just an FYI for everyone.
FYI. NFTs are bad for the environment.
There we have it.
Funging up the environment.
Yeah. Oh, honey.
Everything's funged with these things, I guess.
Yeah, apparently. Okay, so let's go on to Mariah's Twitter space. So GeoJam was hosting a live Twitter space with Mariah. It lasted about an hour long, maybe 45 minutes. Mm-hmm. And they were taking some comments, questions from the listeners and all that kind of stuff. So it was a fun little moment, and it was great to hear Mariah speaking on these matters and things. But we didn't get much information out of this. The only thing that I really got out of it was that Mariah also has no idea what an NFT is.
That was my takeaway as well. And then she asked one of the collaborators to explain what the NFT was. And same situation as reading that email, I just had more questions.
Girl, I'm sitting here, and Mariah asked very kindly multiple times if she could explain it in like very sort of simple terms. And again, she was breaking it down each and every time, and I still was like, girl, not a single one of those words make any sense to me. And I know I'm not in the tech world, but I don't know how the people who are in the tech world, how their brain works, but mine does not work like that. So I don't think I'll ever get to that point. But then here we have Mariah also. I think we're in the same boat. No clue.
No clues. Do you have to put in your credit card number?
I think so.
At some point? So. You must, right?
Yeah, because you have to buy the GeoJam token.
I guess.
And you have to use real dollars to buy this fake money. So that you can buy a piece of digital art on the blockchain. Do I sound like I know what I'm talking about?
Yes, but the art's on the blockchain now?
Yes, it's all on blockchain. It's all on the blockchain.
Well, no one's been able to explain what you do with the boarding pass once you own it.
Yeah,
It's yet
well,
to be
you can't do
explained.
anything with it. But we know it's on the blockchain.
Where do you plug the
Somewhere.
blockchain in? What do you do with the blockchain?
Girl, I have no idea.
Does it plug into the TV?
Girl, that's what I want to know. Well, what do you do with it?
Yeah, that's the next question. NFT is. What do you do with it?
I don't know if you do anything. Because I guess like they were saying in the email, you hold it as a type of currency. Is that right?
In a bank?
But no, no, not the bank, the blockchain.
How do you protect your blockchain from getting robbed?
I have no idea.
Maybe that's where you can't funge it comes in. Non-fungible.
Maybe that's why it's non-fungible. That's why we got that. Okay, so
maybe
we
funge
get
means steal.
Maybe. We'll have to Google what that means.
I'll lose.
But we get Mariah telling us that she basically has no idea what this is either. So we do that, but then they take a couple of listeners and we get a couple lambs talking with Mariah and stuff like that. So those were great moments.
Yes.
And even her nephew Sean popped in to say how proud he is of Mariah and everything like that. So it was a cute moment. And what else was discussed?
Okay, well, we did get some nuggets. Like she says she's in the studio working on stuff, as always.
True.
But we hear that all the time. So
yeah, I mean, that to me is not anything interesting. Oh, wait, I remember. She did, I think, sort of towards the top of the conversation, say that she's not planning on dropping anything anytime soon. She has no surprise album dropping. Mm-hmm. So I do think she did say that. So like all these rumors that she's dropping something in the next few weeks.
Yes, because those rumors, those July rumors were swirling heavily.
Yes. So I don't think we have that to look forward to. No. She also talked a lot about Black Irish.
Promoting the Black Irish, yes.
Yes. A shameless plug, and I'm not mad about it. But I also love that she was shouting out the Salted Caramel.
Yes, that's the one. Star of the show.
That's the one. That's my girl.
Mm-hmm. Do I want it in the wintertime? I don't know. I mean, the summertime?
I don't know. Maybe we'll get there eventually. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Maybe we should give it a crack. Maybe we should break out some ice and some Black Irish and see how it feels in the summertime.
Yeah, we should just try it out.
Why are we funging up the Black Irish over here?
I don't know. Stop funging with the Black Irish. Mariah did say that they're going to have it on the private jet that flies them to the New York City for the ceremony. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, actually, it was funny because she answered one of my mental questions. I was like, I wonder what they're going to serve on the plane. And she was like, oh, whoever wins, can you tell me what you want? I got to order it in advance. I was like, oh, good to know that.
That'll be very interesting to see what this winner of the bidding NFT says about their experience with Mariah on the plane.
I know. Also, okay, so I'm forgetting the person's name. I think it was Amber, maybe, Australian woman who also lives in America.
Oh, yes.
Did a great job and brought up Prince.
Yes. There we go.
It was Prince's birthday. And so Mariah mentioned that she wanted to record Nasty Girl for Glitter.
Yes.
That was a good nugget of information that came out.
That's a good nugget of information. Also, the whole story about her going over to Paisley Park. And then even Sean brought up that they went to an after party with Prince once after the Grammys. Mm-hmm. And that was an amazing moment. And I mean, Mariah did go into the whole Prince talk because she was saying that they were working on things together. And he said that he loved her song Honey.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
We loved Honey too.
Well, we knew that. Oh, we knew that.
Yes. So someone, I think the person speaking, it might be Amber. Did you catch that person's name? I'm forgetting what
it was Amber, yes.
But she mentioned the beautiful ones, and I feel like Mariah's reaction to it is like, like she's not into it.
I think she's only not into it after hearing what Prince was saying about covering people's songs.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she was saying that Prince said, you know, and that's one of the reasons why they didn't do Nasty Girls or whatever, because he's like, oh, well, that's their song. You know, that's over there. And I don't think he was a big fan of just, you know, covering songs in general. But, you know, it is what it is. And I think Mariah did a great job. So I'm not mad about it.
No, love Beautiful Ones. Love Beautiful Ones.
Absolutely.
So that happened. She also mentioned working on the memoir TV. So I think we're getting a TV. I think that's pretty much confirmed. It's a TV situation.
I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely
with Lee
okay
Daniels.
with that.
She mentioned Lee Daniels. So I guess that's official. It's happening.
It's in the works. It's in the works. I mean, it's very likely that she could be working on all of that in all this time where we think we're getting a new album. She's actually working on the, you know, the TV show.
Yes, exactly.
So I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I think I'm okay with maybe like, you know, a season per chapter, and then each chapter gets like 6 episodes.
Oh, that's a lot of episodes, but absolutely.
Well, in my mind, they're like 30 minutes to 40 minutes. They fluctuate.
Okay.
These episodes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, hey, in this digital streaming world, you can make your episode however long you want.
Exactly. Just get the story told.
Exactly. And tell everything. Tell all the story. So we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully we'll get more information from Mariah about what she's up to in the coming weeks. You know, she's going to make her first public appearance in over 2 years. And she's going to give us an amazing speech at the Songwriter Hall of Fame.
Cannot wait.
I cannot wait. I'm sure there's going to be tons of press there. So she's going to be answering a lot of questions, of course.
Do we even know how to watch this event? How are we going to find out what's going on?
Well, I don't think you can watch it.
No, there must be a streaming service or something for it.
Oh, they might. I mean, we'll have to look into it, but I don't believe it's not like televised. They might have something online.
Let's investigate.
We'll have to investigate and see. They might just, you know, put clips up on YouTube or something like that, because I don't think they stream the whole thing. That's why the tickets are so expensive for the tables.
Yes.
So they will probably put up something, but you won't get the whole thing. That's not going to happen. So we're just going to have some insider sources.
Yeah. Well, guys, tell us what you liked about Mariah's Twitter space, what you found interesting in your theories and NFT moments, I guess.
Yeah, please.
Here's what I want to know. Has anybody actually bought an NFT of any of our listeners? Have you bought one? And then what do you do with it once you own it?
Yeah, tell us everything.
We want to know. Hit us up at The Mariah Report on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok now.
All of the above. We're on all the social platforms, even YouTube.
Yes. Do we have any more?
I think that's it for this week.
Yeah, I think so. All right, guys.
Next week is going to be the big week, so we're looking forward to hearing all about what happens at the Songwriter Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's right. Stay tuned. Again, make sure you hit follow on your podcast app. Share this with your friends. That's still the number one way that we grow. When you guys share it with someone, we see, you know, growth happen, and we need that. You know, get the word out.
All of that, yes.
Don't forget, join us at Patreon as well. You get some pre-show moments now. We've been doing pre-shows instead of after shows, but, you know, we mix it up here and there. So hit us up, www.patreon.com/The Mariah Report. And we'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
The Mariah Report is produced and edited by Dan Enriquez and Martin Burgess. Hosted by Dan Enriquez and Martin Burgess. Graphics created by Sean Marks. Theme music created by Ereezy Beatz. Thank you to the listeners who support this show on Patreon. If you'd like to show your support or for more information, visit the show notes in your podcast app.